Right now, a group that publicly threw their support behind Lupe Trevino as he campaigned for re-election is wondering why they didn't see this coming, especially since they are an organization that watches politicians closely to make sure they are not involved in corruption. Surprisingly, they're placing the blame on not just Trevino tonight.
He trusted us as much as we trusted him.
To say Virginia Townsend is shocked by the news that Lupe Trevino, Hidalgo County's former sheriff, pled guilty to money laundering is an understatement.
I think I can speak for all the OWLS when I say we're terribly disappointed.
Virginia and her fellow OWLS, which stands for Objective Watchers of the Legal System, stood by their sheriff through years of campaigning and years of rumored corruption.
Trusted him a lot, yeah.
But even with Trevino pleading guilty to taking $5,000 in donations from a known criminal, Virginia says the OWLS don't think the blame is all his.
I mean, get real. What in the world are we doing when we ask somebody to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to run for office? Who's going to do that except somebody who can get help from all kinds of people who have money? And sometimes they forget who has the money and that they shouldn't be taking it.
You heard correctly. Virginia says it's the voters who demand elaborate campaigns when it comes to deciding on who should run their county.
It's our fault for demanding so much of people who run for office. We should have laws. We should have something that stops that.
The local watch group believes moving forward, laws should prohibit excessive campaigning to ensure candidates don't feel forced to spend more than they can comfortably garner from outside sources. So what about the man who says he knowingly took the money and then built smokescreens to hide its source? Virginia says Trevino does deserve the penalties for lying to her and the residents of the county who were hopeful he would turn out to be one of the good guys.
We never saw it coming. And I know he knows how much he's hurt us.
Virginia says the OWLS will meet and regroup after this major bump in their road to cut off corruption. She says though they are disappointed in the former sheriff, they will not lose faith that there are people out there that can run a clean office. I want to know what you think about it. I posted this early on my Facebook page and on Twitter. People are already talking. Chime in right now at facebook.com/action4news Marcy and on Twitter at MarcyKGBT.